And now, around the world and around the corner, it's the David Bowers Awards, bringing the best in indie music to millions of listeners worldwide with your host, the David Bowers. We've got a fantastic lineup of guests, as well as our engineer extraordinaire, Nick the Geek, our entire crew here at the Asylum, and me. I'm John Bon Jovial. And now, here's the voice of indie music, the David Bowers.
Well, hello again. Once again, welcome to our show here, folks. So glad you could join us. We've got another fun show lined up for you with some really interesting guests and some great music, too. As a matter of fact, speaking of the music, let's get right to it. We get a young feeling. We'll have kind of a happy, upbeat feeling to get things started today. She calls herself Maisie Peters. Her tune is Stay Young.
I want to say it like Simon would, 'cause I was listening this morning on my own, thinking if I could, I'd be Kathy and make this buzz a greyhound, and this sun would always stay down, and there would be so much time for us. Time for us. My hands out, I want to throw my cards now, making your name my hometown, but all my trains are here, please don't be worried, no doubt I'll find you in the old crowd. So many things to say if you stay, so stay. I know that I'm talking too much and I'll get nowhere trying to do it at once, but oh my God, I wanna be someone. So stay with me, 'cause I hope that it's you that I'll break my back trying to run home to, because oh my God, I want you to be the one. So stay. I wanna say it like Simon would. I wanna make my mother feel things. I wanna have the marching band, but right now it's just me and steel strings are lonely. So when I miss you, it is slowly, 'cause I'm doing good here, mostly on my own. Mostly on my own. My hands out, I wanna throw my cards now, making your name my hometown, but all my trains are here, please don't be worried, no doubt I'll find you in the old crowd. So many things to say if you stay, so stay. I know that I'm talking too much and I'll get nowhere trying to do it at once, but oh my God, I wanna be someone. So stay with me, 'cause I hope that it's you that I'll break my back trying to run home to, because oh my God, I want you to be the one. So stay. Oh, stay. And I promise I care. I know it's hard, know that I'm never there, but call me from the bathroom when you're low. We'll stay young until we wanna be old. Electric blankets so we're never cold, 'cause you have always been my ticket home, and we stayed young. So stay young. I know that I'm talking too much and I'll get nowhere trying to do it at once, but oh my God, I wanna be someone. Be someone. So stay young with me, 'cause I hope that it's you that I'll break my back trying to run home to, because oh my God, I want you to be the one who stays young. Oh, stay young. Oh, stay young. Just stay young.
There you have it. Her name is Maisie Young. And Maisie Peters. The song is Stay Young. And I need bigger cue cards here. She's an 18-year-old singer, songwriter, and cat lover from West Sussex, England. And she's been building quite a following over the last 3 or 4 years. She's currently touring the UK and funding a new EP through a Kickstarter campaign. You can find her in all the usual suspect places online, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just Google Maisie Peters. It's Maisie Peters. And what'd you think of that, John?
No, I liked it. It's just a nice melodic tune. She's got a good voice, and I think that it will get better as she matures. There's I don't know, a little, for lack of better words, adolescence to it, which is not a bad thing.
Oh, definitely.
But I think that as she grows older and her voice matures and becomes what's the word I'm looking for? A bit deeper,
more adult, more mature.
Yeah,
fuller.
Exactly. I think she's really got something going there, and I think it's going to go even further once she gets a little bit older and a little bit more sure of herself. But I think she's off to a very good start.
It is, and it's a good, cheerful sound. It's something that I think it builds well for this time of year, spring, getting ready for summer, and they might have cranked up the beach sound there at the beginning and the end a little bit more, but still it's a neat tune, a lot of fun there, and we want to. We want to wish her all the luck in the world. Who knows? Maybe we'll have her here on the show one of these days. The show that every show is an award show, and there sure are enough of them around right now. We want to welcome, or rather, we want to salute our house band, Titty Bingo, who provides our theme music for us and stops in to see us every now and then. They do some good old rock and roll. If you like good old rock and roll, then give them a listen. Titty Bingo, you can find them online at tittybingo.com. And remember, it's always time to play Titty Bingo. And remember, you and our guests can also pick the award winners here. For those of you at home, if you have a band, an artist, anything musically related that you think is deserving of an award, either because it's exceptionally great or exceptionally dumb, drop us a line. Email David at TheDavidBowers.com. Put awards in the subject line and tell us who you'd like to see get an award and why, and perhaps we will give them an award right here on the show and embarrass them around, in front of millions of listeners around the world. We got a shout out to our friends, and keep your notepads handy because you may want to remember these people. Mary Perry, accredited disability representative in Rochester, New York, who underwrites the David Bowers Awards on WRFZ FM 106.3, Rochester Free Radio. That's our FM affiliate up there in the great state of New York, where they've been experiencing some nasty weather. And spoiler alert, there's more coming this week. So for those of you listening to the show, actually, by the time you hear the show, it'll probably already be there. So just, forget I cut you off on that. But hello to all our friends up there in Rochester, New York, who listen to us on WRFZ FM 106.3 FM. And that brings us to our first award of the week, the David Bowers Award of the week. And our first The David Bowers Award of the week goes over to a young man who's carrying over from what was a phenomenal 2018. It saw him named Texas Select NA Artist and the Pure M-Zine U.S. Artist of the Year. Now he's nominated for South Texas Music Walk of Fame. David Martinez of Corpus Christi, and David is proudly promoted by our very good friends at Lady Lake Music and the Envision Indie Coalition. We want to salute you, David. It's an honor that you have really deserved and worked hard to earn. David has been he's been a guest on our show, I think, all the way back to our first year, and he has been playing Corpus Christi and the Texas area for many years, built up a heck of a following, which is now starting to spread to the rest of the country. And he's been doing some touring. I understand he's going to be doing some more touring, and we're hoping to have him back on here real soon. More than likely, he'll be back for the South by Southwest week, which will be coming up in March, but we haven't been able to confirm that yet. We're still working out schedules, but hopefully David will be back with us very soon. In the meantime, congratulations, David Martinez, on being nominated for the South Texas Music Walk of Fame. A lot more music, some great people with interesting stories to talk about coming up. So let's get right to it with our first guest and our first song. He'll be joining us in just a few minutes. This is Ron Lewis Smith II, and this is his calling card song from 2016. Is it Spank?
Come on, come on, come on, spank me.